Do you guys think that we could have gotten Lance if we didn't trade up to 3?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. I don't think the Falcons were going to take him, but I don't think they could have gotten him at 12.
Yeah, I agree. Grant?
Well, I guess the question is who would have taken him then?
That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, I don't
Not Cincinnati.
think Carolina would have. Cincinnati, no. I don't think Atlanta would have. Maybe Miami. Does Miami trade out again? Probably not. We knew who they wanted.
Does Philly go into business with another North Dakota State quarterback? I don't know.
Well, I don't think you can count them out for anything. Maybe somebody moves up. Does Denver, perhaps?
That's a possibility. And maybe Chicago would have taken him instead of Justin Fields.
Maybe they would have. My bet is that if we talk to every team, that more of them would have had Trey Lance ahead of Justin Fields. But it wouldn't surprise me if Chicago had Fields ahead of him. Wouldn't surprise me.
Possible, because they have more of a spread offense anyway. Yeah,
it's just a guess. I think everything I've heard is that all the stuff about his intellect is very real, and that the Niners probably weren't the only team that noticed that about him. Now, I also think by trading up to 3, the Niners probably made it a little more difficult for other teams to fall in love with him the way they did, because they could do so unabashedly. I think it's going to turn out there was a lot to like about him. And, we do tend to overinflate the quarterback market when it comes to the draft. But I do think it's unlikely that the third quarterback in this draft would have gone at 12. And I think he would have been the third quarterback in the draft.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean,
again, the Bears end up moving up, so maybe not. But
right. It's all revisionist history, because once the Niners, to your point, Guy, traded up to 3, a lot of other dominoes fell into place. You had the Panthers trading for Darnold. You had Teddy B going to the Broncos. If the 49ers don't trade to 3, my guess, based off of what I've heard with Carolina, is that they really did like Trey Lance, and they would have been content either staying there or trying to move up themselves. Maybe to 4, although that's an in-division trade. Maybe that doesn't happen. But I think best case scenario, the Niners would have had to have gotten to 7. That's a best case scenario.
And what they were saying is they tried 6, they tried 5, and 3 was the only one that was available. So
Right.
That would lead.
Have they picked up Darnold's 5th-year option yet? Did they do that yet?
I think they did after, but look at it.
But they didn't do it before the draft. Certainly,
no, they did not do it before.
They could have justified that there in part for that reason, right?
Yeah.
Here's Darnold for a year. He's our starter. And we spend that year with Trey Lance, and that's like a better version of, he had to overspend at the position. Yeah, but it's a better version of what the Arizona Cardinals did. So with Rosen and Kyler. So I think Carolina could have justified that.
Yeah, Tobin says yes, they did pick up his option. Yeah.
But that was after.
It was definitely after the draft. Yeah. Yes. So maybe they were hoping Lance fell to him anyways, because they certainly weren't waiting on Justin Fields. They didn't take him. So they weren't waiting on Mac Jones. They knew that Zach Wilson wasn't going to fall there. So, yeah, I do think Lance was the guy if he had gotten there for him, with or without Sam Darnold.